Alrighty, there we go. Now I'm in the right spot. We should... Why is it not teleporting? Okay. It's like I wanted it to be loading while
Fancy a
I was
coffee?
moving to the right chair, but that's fine.
You.
So we're talking to patients
I've seen you in the
that,
clinic.
Skipped follow-up
You run
visits,
errands
I
for
guess.
Natasha, right?
Who's Natasha?
Your cover? What are you talking about?
Well, she sent me to talk to you.
Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right?
Yup.
What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
What was Nat's
course not.
diagnosis?
I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
Okay, that's called your anxiety, bud. You are not dying. You have a migraine. And your anxiety is like, oh no, I'm dying.
For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
Are you serious?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
No. Money.
You think I need you
Money
to
is
tell
not
me?
more important than your life.
Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through.
Have you, though?
Dr. Vache never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vache was always my number one.
And I'm guessing he's dead. Oh. Who is he?
Natasha's brother.
Oh.
They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown.
Her brother died.
I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe. What do
Free
you mean?
medical care.
Dr. Vache was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vache made all his own medicine himself. You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Yep, he's dead.
I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
Oh no.
I heard that
won't.
Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vache's
Oh
death.
no.
They say she was jealous that her
What?
brother had stolen her patients, so
Nat
she...
would never. Why would you ever accuse Natasha of doing this? And you believe
It's just
that?
something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
Yeah, I
Forget
don't
I said
either, man.
anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor.
Yeah, of going back to the hospital to do your checkup?
I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little
Good.
later. Bye for now.
Okay, good. We convinced one of three.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
So yeah, we were sent by Natasha to find the patients. I'm gonna guess this isn't one of them and that's a different companion mission. So,
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Oh, everything's muffled.
yeah, I'm not yelling into Mike to mimic whatever he's about to say.
Ah! A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah, Dr. Natasha, come on.
Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Oh, no, you have a right to medical care, even if you're the elderly. There's no time
Not for
wasted.
youngsters like yourself. when you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid.
I mean,
My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
yeah, and then he died.
Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back.
Yup.
He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Oh dear, you're a depressed widow. That's what this is. Dr.
You're
Natasha
not wrong,
cares.
I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. But I always feel like I'm a burden to her.
No, you're not.
Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
It's fine. You're good as long. Oh, have you heard of the mutual
Virtual who?
aid? Virtual who? Yeah, no, that's not getting us anywhere.
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout?
Why do they say that every time when they ask us to be
I've
louder?
never heard of any mutual aid society.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Also a mailbox. It's not a trash can, but it's just a normal mailbox. So yeah. Stupid that sometimes they just mock you and say there's nothing here. And I'm like, come on, give me something.
Why
Oh, the
haven't I gone
suspicious
for my
patient.
follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
Is that supposed to be British? Also,
Who
what
else
makes
would
you say
care about people like me?
that? No, it's not.
I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Trying to be British? It might be. It is vaguely almost British. And I don't want to say that because it might actually be British and I'm just mishearing it, but I guess I'm used to it being a thicker accent. Oh, I'm through seeing her too.
So you had a dispute with her.
Oh, yes.
She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, no real efficacy.
But also, yeah, no, he is British.
She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out.
That's called she doesn't want
Miners
to
like
give up
me
on anyone.
don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vache? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
But he's dead. So who's selling medicine in his name?
Dr. Vache's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early.
Because it's poison.
Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
They're willing to gamble their life away.
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vache
Yeah,
is
that's
dead
why I was
anyway.
confused. I'm like, where can I
What?
get the medicine?
Now you're interested in the wonder medicine?
I should have read the text, but it's fine.
Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society
Yeah, the
is still
AIDS Society.
selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule.
Can't tell Natasha.
You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences.
Yep.
Yeah, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me
Go
to tell
tell
Natasha
Natasha.
about this. Should I listen to him?
No, go tell Natasha. The first thing you should do is let's tell Natasha. Report to Natasha what we found. He's like, don't tell Natasha. Immediately turns around to tell Natasha. Because, like... they're selling snake oil, man. Snake oil, but it's also poison.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
I found out about the AIDS Society.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vache's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients?
Why is she pretending? I guess she hasn't told us that Vache is her brother, so she's not
Any
calling him
organization
her
doing
brother.
something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
He wanted to keep it a
I'm not
secret.
surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine.
Well, yeah.
What Vache left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here.
So they made it up and said it was Vache's.
I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. Thank you. Those patients weren't exactly singing my praises. Thank you for having faith in me.
You're
If
welcome.
you're curious about Vache's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Ah, some of them are ex-druggies. Got it. Okay.
The medicine Vache left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vache had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor.
Oh dear.
He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
I mean, did it work? Was he just prescribing specialized medicine for everyone?
Some people say that Dr. Vache was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it.
Another naysayer.
People's doctor. That's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vache used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked
so he
or
was
not.
not a great guy.
What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats.
Okay, I think I need Natasha to clarify
course.
which is true.
I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, that does not clarify anything.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Okay, no, I'm still not injured. But let's finish talking.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vache. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story.
So it's true that he wasn't a great guy. Gotcha. That's
I'm
unfortunate
guessing
because
you've
you
heard a
wanted
lot
to
of
be a
different
doctor.
opinions on Vache. What do you make of him?
I think he's insane. It's tough for me to say. I'm gonna go with it's tough. Because it is tough for me to say. I'm getting mixed things, and I don't know if maybe it's somewhere in the middle, or if it is straight up he was using them to test out medicine.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
So yeah, so maybe her brother did make a wonder medicine that was also an addictive drug. And after his death, this other shady group got a hold of the recipe and is now dealing it as a drug and a medicine.
Who are you?
I'm a miracle doctor from beyond the sky. No, I'm just friends with Dr. Natasha.
Who am I?
I can't help you with that one. You haven't introduced yourself yet.
And where's my child?
Oh dear. Where
are they? You know where they are, right?
Time to lie. Try and stay calm.
They don't know. Nobody knows.
Oh dear.
Where? Where did they go?
They probably died and you don't remember.
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain.
Yeah, the potion sort of took some memories.
That poor lady. Both
Yeah,
her
they
husband
died.
and child became ill and passed away.
That's unfortunate. They must have been seriously
Well,
ill.
not terribly serious, but they needed to get treatment every now and then, which did impact their livelihood. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it?
Also, this is Scottish. I don't know why I feel the need to point out what the accents of random NPCs is,
The two
but
began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other.
so yeah, it's a poison.
From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
So she hasn't actually forgotten them because of the medicine. She's in a trauma response of blocking out the memory of their deaths. Just sounds
And
like
yet,
poison.
what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Yeah. It's not healthy to, block a bunch of memories constantly. To not know where you are, who you are, or where your family is.
Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look.
I'm still not hurt, Natasha. It's fine. I'm okay. I am back.
Did you speak to her?
Yeah.
By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
Yeah, so your brother was not a nice dude, apparently. Yeah, they're kind of wickedness.
Yeah, be it Vache or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story.
Okay, explain.
There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill.
Yeah.
The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity.
So like some of the cold resist potions?
But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments.
And so he went to the underworld.
As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground.
And he was a liar. And
Naturally,
then...
his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strived to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory.
Uh-oh.
I think you know what comes next.
Yeah.
Issuing
sorry I
free
doubted you
medicine to the
before.
needy was just Vache's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects.
So it's not that she didn't want us to know Vache was her brother, it's that she's trying to not call him her brother. Because she's basically disowned him because he killed a bunch of people, man! With human experimentation! That is bad! Do not do that.
On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans.
And then their sickness would get worse.
The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Yeah, let's go destroy the drugs. Not my preferred course. What would it
Thank
be?
you.
Why would I ever want to keep this poison?
Will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vache left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that.
But then they'll hate you more. They're already blaming you for, like, murdering
Go.
him.
I'll be waiting for the good news.
Like, I assume you didn't kill him, but... because you're a doctor and they don't do murder. Usually. Okay, and there's a teleporter. Yeah. I should probably have someone in the party. Gosh darn it. Who does electric? Because these guys usually have machines with them. I didn't
Stop
get to...
right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Well, I'll just have to fight you then. I'm just here to buy.
You trying to kid? You're that clinic woman's lackey. Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel?
We did ask around.
She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right?
Yes, and that's what we're gonna do.
Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Okay. Gonna fight everybody.
Time for a shot.
Oh, electric is not needed.
Your end approaches.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Too little.
There's one.
May as well kill them all.
And here's two. Probably put Cryo on the team.
One step closer to the stars.
Oh dear. Don't need another random enemy. Okay. Now that I know who I actually need on my team. March. Come on in. Wait, is this it? Wait a minute, was it just 2 guards and a box of medicine? Okay.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
I'm not stealing it. I'm blowing it up. Who
You
are
listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that?
It's not real medicine.
Those poor patients.
It's the placebo
along
effect.
comes a life-saving wonder medicine, only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat?
People would get better?
My mutual aid society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
No, because those people end up dead when you give them these poisons. She'd never give up on a patient.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity.
Good.
Men, seize the medicine thief.
Let's fight them. Fight all of them. Yep, and there's the electric.
Next time, stand still.
Tough luck running into me!
Relax. Time for an overhaul. You won't get away.
Wait, I have.
Good times, never last. Time to say bye.
That one has a shield up. It's fine. Still easy enough to kill everything.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
You are literally killing people.
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
Bacterial or human.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
She can't, but she'll still try to save people.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them.
Okay, no, Nat, you have to do those things. Otherwise, you get sick,
The
and then we
debt
don't
that
have a
Vache
doctor.
owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll
At
take
least
that
she's
as a
being
compliment.
nice and trying to help people.
Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families.
Yeah, but now
I'll
they're gonna
find a
hate
way
you.
to dispose of Vache's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Shouldn't we, like, break these boxes now? Like, we can't carry these back. We can't leave them here because that guy was standing right there. But okay, let's go back to the clinic. These character missions are honestly pretty short.
Fancy a coffee?
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
It never existed.
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Seriously, it's like, please take a goddamn vaccine. Please stop saying the vaccines are made up. And that pseudoscience will save you.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
Uh-huh.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
It's like, I couldn't hear what you were saying, but I know you're being rude.
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment.
I knew it was poison.
I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
I mean, we do need more doctors down
The
here.
surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
She's been down here for like a decade, man.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
At this point, she's not an overworld big
If it's
shot.
respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vache.
She didn't?
I'm out of here.
You're gonna spread a lie that she killed her brother. Great. Wonderful. She just needs like a second medical doctor to help her out.
Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Nat, how are you doing?
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
I mean, I'd like to fight that guy myself. But are you okay?
I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vache left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vache's whole story.
I mean, can you clarify how he died?
If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Did he really pass away? Was he really your biological
but
brother?
I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me.
That's interesting. But it makes sense that, you know, before it was sealed off, they would adopt orphans from the underworld.
My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vache loved me like a sister.
So he was an adopted brother.
That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
So you knew
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me.
Oh.
If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
Yeah. And then, what kind of person was he?
Gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
A little bipolar, but yeah. Did he really pass away?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vache had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity.
you gotta give it a cooler
He
name than
saw the
blizzard
human
immunity.
body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
A brief silence, or
To
did
be
you share his
honest,
vision?
I never understood how he'd achieve that blizzard immunity. But I do admire that vision and perseverance. I always chose to believe him, ever since I was a kid. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him. In a terrible way.
Yeah.
During
we
his
know
stay
how.
in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vache.
Yeah.
He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity.
So he started intentionally triggering it. Yeah, no, it's just like the medical society on the Laofu.
Those reagents of
Belobog.
his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vache made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
Did he, like, take his own potion? So he lost his
Indeed.
humanity.
And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vache.
It's like, we can't really get him to the surface to go to jail.
In the
so-
end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld.
And he died out in the cold. Woo.
Had his victims found out the truth, Vache would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
He would have just let the civilians beat him to death. You two did the right
I hope
thing.
so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vache to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vache is dead ever since.
But is he?
Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vache was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know.
I mean, yeah.
Let's call it a day.
We needed to know a
Thank
little
you
bit
for
more,
cleaning up the
but
mess my
okay.
brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
Give me the Primo Gems. I mean, Genesis Crystal. I mean, whatever these things are called. I do not currently remember. But okay, so we finished Nats. No problem, I'll come down now. I am at your front door, Nat. I just walked out the room. Come on. Oh no. More stuff with Blizzard immunity. So do I want to do Hook, Clara, or let's just continue the Nat stuff actually, since there is just immediately the second part.
Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look.
It's like, well, I break it up when we have the second part right here. Did you have something to ask me? I just walked out the door.
Can I talk to you for a moment? I have a favor to ask. Something rather personal.
Sure. I have other things to attend to. You know, be a jerk.
I want to thank you again for recovering the Wonder Medicine. It meant a lot to me. But disposing of Vache's reagents isn't enough to solve the medical supply shortage. Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is running low. Thanks to you, the route to the overworld through the furnace core has reopened. I'd like to use it to return to the surface and see if I can get some help.
You know, hire a second doctor. If you need recovery meds, I got some in my bag.
I knew you'd be interested.
But
Remember
yeah,
my
take you up.
adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago? After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and asked Sampo to deliver it to my parents' old address. I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought me my mother's reply.
He couldn't have forged it, could he? But him being a gentleman.
That's exactly what I thought when I got her letter.
Was that Sampo was maybe messing with him?
Mom said they still live at
messing
the
with
old
her?
house, but they're not working on the front lines anymore. They should still have some connections in the medical school and the hospital, though.
Maybe
If I'm
can send
lucky,
you help.
maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld. Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again. And I can tell from my mom's letter that they feel the same.
You know, it's sort of awkward when you get told by your daughter, hey, we banished your son for bad malpractice in the doctor's stuff and human experimentation. And also I'm gonna be locked down underground in the city for a decade. Sorry about that. Bye.
If possible, I
Didn't
would
really
like
have
you to go
time
with
to
me.
talk to either kid. Of course, I
Wonderful.
wouldn't say no.
That's such a relief. I've sent another letter to my mom telling her to find us near Fountain Plaza. Don't worry, I know my way around the administrative district.
But it was 10 years ago. But I mean, the district has not changed. It physically can't change because it is in the center of the city. That was built a couple hundred years ago. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's go meet Natasha's parents.
Fancy a coffee?
Careful now.
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds. Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened.
And a lot of things did happen.
We're a little early. I've got an idea.
Let's go get...
I want to buy my mom a gift.
Ah.
You're more of an overworld local than I am now. Any suggestions?
The bookstore? She's a doctor? A workshop? Let's go with flowers. She's a doctor, so I feel like a book would be best, but we don't have book as an option.
Flowers, huh? That's a great idea. I've been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like. Flowers it is, then. Can you lead the way?
Yep, they're literally right here. Which is also why I picked them instead of something like a play. Play tickets. I forget you can't go up the steps. So stupid.
What should I buy?
Okay, Nat, let's pick some flowers.
Was that always the name? Seems I was too young to get the irony back then. Sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here. Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the tradition in my family. Mom, Dad, Vache, and I, whenever something good happened, we sent each other flowers to celebrate.
Oh, that's convenient.
Do you want to hear a flower story?
Sure. Tell me a story. Why not? Let's hear one. Let's figure out what
Each
your
year for
mom's
their
favorite flower
anniversary,
is so
my
we can
dad
get
would
it.
send my mom a bouquet of ball peonies wrapped in red paper. I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end. It does fit their marriage.
Okay, but that's not something you can get your mom. What is your favorite
As an orphan,
flower?
I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family my birthday. And each year on that day, my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow. And the number of stems represented how many years had passed since I joined the family.
You're gonna need a really big bouquet of flowers to make up for the last 10 years of birthdays.
I only found out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a beautiful childhood, and I still haven't had the chance to thank them for that.
So I know what flowers we have to get.
Welcome to Eversummer.
Okay. I need to get flowers.
Oh, first snow, is it? 1 second. I'll get it ready for you.
Yeah, I think first snow is the best.
There you go. Sorry for the wait. Hope to see you again soon.
What should I buy?
It'll remind Nat
All done?
of her childhood.
May I have a look? First snow. Thank you. It reminds me of carefree childhood days. Oh, those times were pure and innocent. Just like these petals. I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be so happy. Let's go. My mom will be there soon. Best not to leave old folks waiting.
Yeah. I'm always late, but yeah, we shouldn't make them wait for us too long. Why is it all the way over here? Oh, it's like the coffee shop? Or it's just the curb?
Come around and have a look.
Yeah, she's just an old lady now. Hi, ma'am.
Mom!
Nat? Nat, is that you? Oh, come here, my darling.
It's been too long, Mom. Too long. Sorry, I don't usually get this emotional. How have you been, Mr. Oswell? Thank you so much for taking care of my parents these last 10 years.
I mean, there's
I'm
no one
doing
else
fine,
around.
Miss Natasha, just fine. Look at you. You've blossomed into a fine young woman. Such a pity that your father...
Wait, is he dead?
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is he...
He's dead. Darn, I was just gonna say that Nat was ironically the one with two parents. Even though they were two adopted parents and her birth parents were dead.
It was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad. He passed away very peacefully.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. For 10 years, I left you both in the overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear all this weight.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground. Don't be so harsh on yourself, daughter.
You had no control over this.
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help.
I need a
I
medical
apologize.
assistant.
I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. You're the only person I can go to for help.
Do you know anyone else who's
There's
a
no
doctor?
need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father, he would be proud of you. We have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, I should be able to get it for you. Be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up later.
Okay, I need antibiotics, ibuprofen, bandages, so many bandages, disinfectant. Yeah, we have a very long list. Focus on
She's
Mom.
always been there for me.
Because
with her
up the
help,
dad
we'll be
is
able to ease the underworld's
sore.
medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope. I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time.
Nope,
Let's
we
head
gotta
back
focus.
to the underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Ah, the butler. I'm glad they're just
Mr.
confirming,
Oswald?
yeah, he's the
I
butler.
thought you headed back home with Mom. How come...
Did she collapse?
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's something I have to tell you in person.
We think your brother may still be alive.
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
Yeah.
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is, in the first 2 years after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vache.
He did not die.
What? Letters from Vache? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
Yo?
Of course, miss. I recognized his handwriting. You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself.
You know, the writing of a crazy man.
Actually, those letters were intended for your eyes only. The delivery address was the underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house. To me.
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
They don't need to know.
I'm sorry, miss. I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vache stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him.
That he got banished?
That's why I put the letters in a secure place, waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again.
Oh, these are gonna have some trauma.
I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
I mean, he lived for 2 years.
Do you have
in
the
blizzard.
letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course, here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Envious? Okay. Oh, so suddenly you feel bad. Yeah, I was like, why isn't he trying to keep the body warm? I figured that's what he was trying to do. That was the whole point. You telling me he wasn't just trying to keep them warm? He was just dealing with the hypothermia after they got cold? No wonder it wasn't working. You weren't keeping them from getting cold. You were healing the cold. I'm sorry. It just is a very obvious oversight on how cold works in the body.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend a cure to bitter cold? Vache didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity, even after he left the city.
Well, yeah, he was sort of very cold out there and sort of needed the blizzard immunity.
I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vache must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research. But how can that be?
I mean, do you believe he's still out there?
There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. Still, it's possible he may have gone completely insane before he started writing them.
That too.
I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
He lived for at least 2 years and then he died. It's dangerous.
This young
outside
gentleman
the
is
city.
right. Danger is everywhere beyond the walls of Belobog.
I know, Mr. Oswell. But I have a hero with me. He saved the underworld. I'm sure he'll protect me, right?
You betcha.
Vache, it's been so many years. Are you still alone in the blizzard? Oh,
No,
ignore
he probably
me.
isn't.
I'm just talking to myself. Let's go. It's time to face my past head-on.
And see if he's dead or not. Okay. To the snow plains. Yeah.
Such harsh cold. It's hard to imagine anyone surviving in these conditions.
We go out here all the time.
Unless blizzard immunity is real. Let's hurry up. We need to find any clues that Vache may have left behind before both of us become ice sculptures.
Yeah. Oh, you guys didn't notice me. Okay, fine. There we go. I'll kill you guys and then I can...
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
You won't get away.
Boom. I'm just that good.
Stand still.
There we go. Battle over.
One step closer to the stars.
And investigate.
Here, this looks like lab equipment. Maybe Vache left it behind. Huh. Still, it's all just used test tubes, beakers, and other vessels. There's no sign of any sample reagents or lab notes for that matter.
Maybe his memory's too good for lab notes. No, I think it's too harsh.
Oh, I know my brother. He's meticulous when it comes to medical experiments. There's no way he wouldn't document his results.
And he had a way to write us
I want to go
letters.
deeper into the snow plains. Can you press on any further?
Yes.
Gosh, the temperature keeps getting lower. But we can't give up halfway.
Maybe if you weren't wearing tights that showed your bare thighs, you wouldn't be cold. Okay, no. Let's not say that one.
No need. Don't you underestimate the leader of Wildfire. Let's press on then. This may not sound like me, But I hope that deity the architects worship can grant us some luck.
I wouldn't count on that deity, but maybe another one. Wait, farther in is this way. But we just came from this way. Okay. That's fine. Let's go. Wait, why are we running into guards?
Citizens? Outside the walls? Hey, you two! Stop right there!
We are totally allowed to be here.
That's a Silvermane guard. Is he yelling at us?
Is there anyone else out here? Come on, Nat.
I'd almost forgotten. No one can leave Belobog without authorization. Looks like we need to talk our way out of this.
I am a very important person. And therefore am allowed to be here. Because I am very important.
Can't say you sound suspicious, but I can't just take your word for it either.
Captain, look at her necklace. Maybe she's telling the truth.
Is that she's a medical professional? Yes.
It's the same as Dr. Vache's.
My brother does wear an identical necklace. Do you know him?
Are you really his sister? Dr. Vache saved a lot of my soldiers.
He's still out here doing his job? Wow.
Saved your soldiers?
Wow, he's actually...
Yes. Take a look at the guards patrolling outside the city. All of them are risking their lives. Aside from the monster-related casualties, we lose men to frostbite every year.
Yeah.
But thanks to the medicine the doctor leaves us, my soldiers are able to withstand the cold. They can make camps in the snow plains as footholds for our patrols. If it weren't for the doctor, we would have long since frozen to death.
So he did figure out how to make the medicine.
Medicine. Blizzard immunity.
Where is he?
We don't know. Dr. Vache is elusive. My squad only met him once, and he didn't seem like the talkative type. He leaves the medicine at specific locations, and our patrols go there to collect it. The medicine is extremely potent. A small vial could keep someone warm for a week. Speaking of the doctor, it's been a long time since we last saw him. At least 2 or 3 years. I hope he's alive and well.
2 or 3 years without contact and you still have enough of the warmth medicine?
So
Holy
he
cow.
really did have a breakthrough in the snow plains. Oh, did the medicine have any side effects for you?
Side effects? Not that I know of. If there were a problem, it'd be that we couldn't go back to the city until the effect had worn off.
Because the city would be too hot for us. We'd break a sweat just sitting idle.
So it won't work underground.
Thanks for the information. We're planning to head deeper into the snow plains to find my brother.
Seems like you made up your mind. I'd really like to send some of my men with you, but we can't leave our posts.
That's okay.
Here.
That's why I'm
Take
here.
this medicine. If what you two told me is true, I'm sure you're more than capable of handling yourselves out there.
Thank you, Captain. We'll take it with us.
Alright, let's go. Let's go find this brother that's apparently not dead. And also no longer evil. Convenient. Just keep running. Uh-oh, there's a big guy there.
Hold on. That's a big guy over there.
It sure is.
Did you see that? There's something on the monster's back. Oh, the blizzard immunity. Shall we drink it? It's your call.
Yes. Let's drink it. Just to be safe.
I'm ready. Doctor?
Okay. Good thing you're on my team.
Can you feel it? It seems like Vache's medicine is working.
That's good. Let's let me go.
So warm.
Clear this.
And I'm no exception. Say bye to breathing.
Tough luck running into me.
defense on somebody.
Here! Oh, try that again.
Time for a shot.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
Now,
Relax.
Shield on.
Phew!
And blast.
naughty child.
Stand still.
Target.
Here!
I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens,
down.
and I'm no exception.
Try that again. Gotta try hard
Smart.
some. Watch this awesome move.
Let March do some damage. Not doing a lot of damage, but
Now,
Relax.
it's fine. Whoever
Good
said we
times.
needed
Never time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Time for an overhaul. You've got a lot of nerve.
May as well kill them all.
My turn.
Yeah, give it
Phew!
there.
I have something for you.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
He's so close to being dead, man.
now,
Relax.
There we go.
It's done.
We did
That was
it.
my first time seeing you in battle. You've got some moves, don't you? No wonder you were able to save the underworld.
Okay, literally all we do is swing a bat. We are not that
Let's
cool.
have a look over there. My gut tells me we should find something connected to Vache.
Yeah. Yeah. Like his research notes.
These are records of his experiments.
Yep.
It's Vache's handwriting. This must be the location of his final lab. Come have a look. His last experiment was nearly 2 years ago? What happened after that? Huh. But his notes seem to suggest he was working to improve blizzard immunity. Brother, where are you? What happened?
He unfortunately probably died. Wait. I did not read the choice, but it was probably...
Sorry. I needed to take a moment.
I hope I picked the right one.
After seeing the letters Mr. Oswald kept for me, I was hoping things might have ended differently. I shouldn't have asked you to come with me to such a dangerous place.
You miss him, right? He was your brother.
I can't forgive him for what he's done. Nor can I say I don't miss him. Maybe I should feel glad. The medicine might not have been what he wanted it to be, but it came to something. Maybe he found some inner peace.
Yeah, people won't remember him for a good thing, but...
They'll remember him as a
all
murderer.
right.
As someone whose evil experiments brought great harm to the innocent. Vache doesn't deserve to be remembered as a doctor. I know that very well. But maybe this blizzard immunity can now bring benefit to others. Even if it was made by a monster. Human beings really are conflicted life forms.
What now?
I'll take his records and data with me, and continue what he started. One day the world will see a perfect blizzard immunity. Before we leave, I'd like to ask for another favor. The last one, I promise.
Yeah? Alright. Let's see, what are we doing? Yep.
That should do. Hope it can withstand the snow.
It's just a pile of snow, but yeah. Is he worth it?
You're right.
But also, yeah, we should put something on the
think.
headstone.
Here lies Vache. My brother.
And that's it.
That'll do. Thank you for helping me. I feel like a great weight has been lifted.
Okay, but there's not a
So
body
long,
there.
brother. Hope you don't forget Dad's teaching. A doctor does not get to choose his or her patient, my children. Remember, never say no to those who come to you for help. Never.
Yeah, don't turn people away. Ah! And I got an achievement thing. Okay. So wait, there's 2 mission things for the character mission. Okay. I have enough time for one of the other ones, I think. The fact that this says part 1 tells me there's more. I think Hook's will probably be fairly short because it's Hook. But I also want to pick up this exclamation mark.
Fancy a
over
coffee?
here, just so it's gone. Oh.
Aren't you going to watch the fight, Zila? He's defending his championship title.
Ugh, nah, I'll pass. It's not like anyone else has a chance with him around.
You're right about that. I get it if you don't want to join in the fun. It's all the same after a while. Ah, what a rare moment of rest. Maybe I should find a spot to stretch my legs a bit too.
Zila and Oleg. I wonder what they're talking about. I'll go ask them.
They're talking about a new character.
Hey, isn't that the Trailblazer? It's been a while since I've seen you around. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, how have your travels been? Thanks to you, things are pretty peaceful around here. The Chief and I are getting restless.
Well, something will happen soon.
Silly girl. Just a few days of hard-earned rest and you're already making it sound like jail time.
Yeah. What are you two
Oh,
talking
you heard
about?
us. We were talking about my student Luka.
Ah.
Oh, you probably haven't met him yet. In short, he's a top-tier fighter in the underworld. He was also doing work for Wildfire before, just not in this town. Oh, right. He hasn't seen Luka defend his championship title before, right? Zila, why don't you take our hero and swing by the fight club to show him the match? What? You don't want to?
No, it's just... I'm worried Luka might do something stupid again.
What, like... Come on, take me. I want to go, please.
How old are you again?
A grown teenager.
Oh, I remember now. Luka was defending his title once, and Zila was watching in the audience.
What did he do?
The opponent for that fight was too weak. They went down with just a few punches. I don't know what got into Luka after that, but he said out loud that he wanted Zila to come up and fight him right there and then.
You wanted to fight Zila.
Why don't we stop there, Chief? I'd rather not relive
Did you
the
win or
moment.
did you lose? Hold on. If he's the champion, did you lose?
Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, that's what Luka's like. He forgets about himself once he's in the mood.
Yeah,
But I
and he's
trust
gonna wanna
Luka
fight
not to
us.
make the same mistake again. So back to the original suggestion. Are you good to take him to the fight club, Zila?
Ugh, fine. I'll take you there.
That's more like
I'm
it.
interested.
The
Let's
more
do
friends,
this.
the merrier. I hope you can get along with my favorite student.
I hope so
Why
too.
does Luka always come sneaking back into town like this? I haven't seen him for a while. Hope he's grown up a bit since then.
Unlikely. Sampo, what are you doing out here? My guy. This isn't your spot. What are you doing? What wiggle room? Also, he is competing. It's a bit strange. Oh. Something happened and I encountered someone. Are you worried it's not profitable? Haha. Stop wasting your breath, man. I was not hallucinating. I don't know what I wasn't hallucinating, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't hallucinating. Okay, let's go to Fight Club.
That's it. I give up.
You sure are just standing there.
Friends of the Friends of Belobog, the champion of the 1,761st Fighting King Challenge. 30 tournaments, 28 victories. The Boulder King of Fists, Luka!
Yeah, woo!
Looks like it's over already.
We missed it, darn. He's immediately gonna want to fight us.
Hey, Zila! And, you are?
I am the savior of Belobog, but also I'm me.
Oh,
Pleasure to meet you.
I forgot to introduce him. This is the Trailblazer. You must have heard of him before.
Were you here just to see my fight? Well, I'm flattered. I just won a little fight in the cage. What you did was much bigger than that.
I mean, I did use a giant robot.
Luka! Luka! Luka!
We're gonna fight now, aren't we?
Ugh, the crowd never gets tired, do they?
Do you want to head outside? It's a bit loud for talking in here.
This is true.
See you
Okay,
next time,
so we're not
everyone.
gonna fight him.
There are sparks yet to fly.
He has a little catchphrase. That's cute.
Ugh, finally. I think we lost them. Let's chat here.
You're popular as ever, champion.
Oh, are you still angry at me over that one time, Zila? I just got a bit carried away.
I still don't know who won. So
Of
you two had a
course not.
fight.
2 senior members of Wildfire duking it out in the Fight Club? That would be bad form.
Oh, come on.
The mood was on fire that day, but the final match was over in just a few swings. Everyone wanted more. So in the heat of the moment, I just... Oh, come on. Don't hold that against me, Zila.
Okay, but did you guys actually fight, and who won?
I've always been impressed by you. I've wanted to spar with you for ages.
So you did it on the big stage.
I don't fight for fun. Stop getting your hopes up.
She did not fight him.
Anyway, now that you've dragged us out here,
She was
what did you want
annoyed
to
that
talk
he
about?
even asked.
Oh, yes. So I'm trying to get a plan going. Yes.
A plan?
More accurately, my personal training plan.
Ah.
I want you to join me in witnessing the next steps in the development of Luka, the Boulder Town fighting champion.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, hold your horses. Chief Oleg wanted us to come and cheer for you. He didn't say anything about becoming your sparring partners.
But yeah, no, but Luka really wants us to fight.
We haven't got the time.
I mean, we had enough time to come see the fight.
You can't hide anything on that face of yours. Oleg already told me that things in the underworld are pretty peaceful now. And even Wildfire's running out of things to do.
Might as well fight Luka.
Besides, look at this guy. You want in, right?
I mean, if I get to hit you with my bat, it'll probably be pretty funny. Protagonist, at your service.
That might be the weirdest thing you've ever said.
Oh, yes.
So that's a yes, right? I knew it!
Ugh, there's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine, since he agreed, count me in too.
Whee!
Great, that's settled then. The training is on Svarog's turf.
Oh no.
I heard about your achievements. You probably know that place like the back of your hand, right? Just let me know when you're ready, and we can head over together.
Okay. If you say so. I'm ready, Luka.
How about it? Are you ready to head out for the special training?
It's gonna be a...
That was
be a little
fast.
tight.
Let's do it. Keep up, Zila. Don't fall behind.
I don't need you to remind me.
Is it gonna be a little
Let's
domain?
go.
Yep. Okay. What's in here? Cryo stuff. Normal stuff. Not much electric. There's a little bit of quantum. Okay. Who do I... Okay, Luka's here. Toss margin. That one's quantum. And then is it fire? Yeah, let's go with this. Do we need a healer? No. No, we don't need a healer. We can win without anyone healing
This
us.
is Svarog's turf.
That's what March is for.
Where to now?
Don't worry, just follow me. We need to find a mechanic called Cassidy first. I've hit him up before. This way.
Yep, we get to trial run him. Wait, he doesn't have my stuff because he has... Okay. He does come with artifacts and stuff because I have nothing on him. So I'm like, it would be bad. It would be very bad if it was my...
Luka.
Luka.
You're finally here. I've been waiting for you for ages.
Relax, bro. I'm a man of my word. No need to stress out.
Also, you knew I had a fight today.
And these two are... Oh! Miss Zila! To think that two senior wildfire members are concerned with my trivial problems.
Oh, so we're here to help you.
They just came along to help. Don't mind them. Just tell us exactly what happened.
Came along to help, huh?
Look, the training is on the job.
Okay.
On the job
This
training.
may sound strange, but I'm an amateur mechanic. I like collecting scrap in my free time, doing odd jobs, like putting robots together, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But a few days ago, two of my robots suddenly disappeared. They were my pride and joy. I usually leave them in the tent when I head out. Everyone in the settlement knows each other. This has never happened before.
So someone stole your robots. And that's what you're freaking out about?
Someone must have set their sights on my robots and stolen them while I was gone. I just don't know how they managed it. Did they change the programming? Oh, but that's not possible.
Why is it not possible?
It's not impossible. I just don't think there's anyone in the settlement capable of something like that.
So it's someone from outside of the settlement.
I see. Two robots. Do you have any clues? Any reasonable guesses? We need to have an opening to start the investigation.
Not really. But here's the most mysterious part of all this. One of the machines they stole was a drone. I called it Little Faye. Little Faye has an alarm that buzzes non-stop as soon as any unauthorized people get close. It's guaranteed to wake up the entire settlement.
So why was it not
But I
triggered?
didn't hear Little Faye's alarm at all. I still can't figure out how that happened.
Maybe
No
it
way.
stopped working?
Little Faye was ship-shape, not a hitch nor glitch in sight.
It was currently functional. Okay.
A drone that was supposed to sound an alarm suddenly went silent. Worth remembering. Anything else?
Let me think. Oh, There is one other thing, but I don't know if it's useful.
It's very useful. Whatever thing you tossed away as not useful is the hint we need to solve the mystery. That's the rules of mysteries.
Little Faye also has a tracker. If it gets too far from Big Ben... Oh, Big Ben is the name of the other robot. If there's too much distance between them, Little Faye will automatically start routing and fly to Big Ben's location.
So if we find Little Faye, we can have Little Faye lead us to Big Ben. Got it.
That's all, I suppose. I tried to find clues myself, but I don't know where to start. This job needs real professionals.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Cool. We've got this. Don't worry, bro. We promise we'll find your robots.
Hey, how can you be so sure?
I mean,
trust
two
me, Zila.
robots.
Don't
But how
worry,
is this
Cassidy.
training?
Wildfire's on the case. You just rest up here and don't let this ruin your day.
What was that all about? You're 100% certain we're gonna find those robots for him?
I mean...
Slow down, Zila. Listen to my analysis first.
Did they get up and walk away? Please tell me you think they just got up and walked
It's a
away.
big job to steal 2 robots without anyone noticing, especially when one of them has an alarm. I'm guessing that our thief friend never even took Little Faye.
You mean...
I think the thief knew that Little Faye had an alarm, so they decided to break it. But they also knew that Cassidy could fix Little Faye and use its tracker function to find Big Ben. The thief must have tossed the broken drone somewhere and only made off with Big Ben.
Okay, so we have to find the little drone and fix it so
Hey,
we can follow
why
it
are
to
you
Big
both
Ben.
looking at me like that? Say something.
That sounds sus. I love it when they use things like sus. You didn't do it, did you?
So, you agree with my reasoning, right?
I mean, it makes sense, but how would you think like
that? You do have a brain somewhere in all that muscle.
All those big, strong muscles.
I'm not just biceps and steel, you know. Well, if you all agree with what I said, let's go prove it. Missing
Okay.
drones are a bit of a regular occurrence down here. Come on, move those legs.
How are we gonna find the missing
Luka,
drone then?
Do you often find stuff for other people?
Seems like it. Kids always come to me when they lose stuff.
No wonder.
Okay, but
man, this area is so run down. I don't want to live here.
The people living here don't want to either. They've got no other choice.
It's the slums in the slums.
We can change that, right?
Yeah.
You know, help them move into not the slums. Okay, is this the drone?
Look, there's a drone over there. But how can we tell if it's the one Cassidy lost?
Here, look.
Fixing it?
Someone deliberately scratched off the paintwork. Didn't even do a good job of it.
There you go.
Oh, you're right. You've got a good eye, Zila. Whoever did it must have been in a hurry.
I wonder why.
We need to fix this little guy up. Can you lend a hand?
Yep. I know this mini game. I got this. Okay. Wait, hold on. There we go.
Done! The little one can fly again.
And we're just gonna follow it.
Little Faye, reinitialization complete.
Oh, good. It is Little Faye.
We really found it. Pretty lucky if you ask me.
Scanning for signal from Big Ben.
Can you find Big Ben?
Oh, listen. That must be the tracking system Cassidy mentioned.
Signal not found. Big Ben is currently too far away from this unit. Tracking function must be enabled.
Uh-oh.
It really does have a tracking function. Let's see how useful it is.
Oh, wait, so it can be turned on to find Big Ben.
Hey, it's flying away! Follow it!
It was just saying that currently was not, Big Ben was not near it. Okay.
That fellow over there is acting pretty shit.
Is that Big Ben?
Hey, friend.
How do you fit these in a tent, by the way? Those tents are pretty small.
What? Who's there?
Did you steal a robot?
Red ribbon?
Wildfire? Huh? How did you... I'm doing just fine. No monsters around here. Why don't you, go bother someone else?
Yeah, you're sus.
Shying away from honest work, indulging in petty crime. Of course you're doing just fine.
I'm not sure this falls under petty crime, Zila. That whole robot he's got next to him. Yeah, it's Big Ben, all right.
It's not a petty crime when you've stolen an entire robot.
Hold on a second. Who told you the name of this robot? Don't tell me it's...
That's right. Cassidy sent us here.
Woo!
Hand over what you stole, or be prepared to face the fist of a champion.
I'ma punch you really hard.
Fists of a champion, huh? I've come this far. I won't be able to show my face around here if news gets out. Do your worst.
I guess we're gonna punch you.
Big Ben, let's get him.
Wait, why is Big
Going
Ben
all
fighting
the
us?
way, huh? Enough talk then. Luka, let's get him.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Here, let me punch some sense into you.
Alrighty, here we go.
The punches decide. Don't get cocky.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a fun.
Give it up. You're no match for us.
I can't turn back now.
You've got guts. Time to end this.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
I have something for you.
Small fry.
Can I have fun this time?
You need to put a weakness on this robot.
My turn.
Specifically, not the weakness
Time
that
for
just
an overhaul.
went. Come on, man. Yes, he's gonna get punched.
Step out of it.
He
You
put
won't
up
get
his
away.
buff.
You took the bait.
It's fine, we won. Don't worry about it. Easy enough fight.
Spare me! Please! All of you! I shouldn't have stolen anything! I admit! Give me a second chance!
You are so going to jail. Oh wait,
admitting
we don't have
defeat?
jail.
What happened to all that bravado you had a few moments ago?
It got punched out of him. Duh.
The Multamerville warrior.
What?
The peerless Boulder champion! Upholding justice and peace once again!
Great. Okay, that's a weird superhero name, but okay.
Nice! Our thieving friend surrendered, and Big Ben looks to be in one piece. The first step of the champion's training is complete.
Okay, why was this part of the training?
Why are you two so straight-faced? Can't you look a little happy?
I don't understand how this was training. Also, Multamerville warrior, I think?
I was gonna ask. What was all that supposed to be?
No, that thing, just a slogan. Don't take it too seriously.
We're still
Let's get Big Ben back to
workshopping
Cassidy.
it to get a catchphrase for the action figure.
Fine. Let's finish up here. But I'm gonna put it out there. We're not gonna forget those lines of yours anytime soon.
We are so gonna make fun of you for them. So gonna make fun of you for the superhero quotes.
Beep boop. Big
Beep, beep.
Ben misses home.
Aww.
Big Ben wants to talk with little Faye. Big Ben wants to play with Cassidy.
Okay, come
Go
on, Big
home.
Ben.
Go home.
Big Ben, go home. E.T., go home. Go home, buddy. Yeah. Also, all these people were just standing here and watch this guy walk off with the other guy's robot. Aren't you supposed to be watching each other's backs? Come on, man. Why did everyone let him steal the robots?
Big Ben! Oh, you're back!
Beep boop. Cassidy. Little Faye. Cassidy.
I don't know how I can ever thank you, Luka, Sela, and Mr. Outsider.
Sure.
My life can finally get back on track now.
See? I kept my word, right? Wildfire's senior members always deliver what we promise.
Which is your robots.
I've never doubted you, Luka. I'll remember this forever. Right, time to take little Faye and Big Ben for a systems check. Until next time.
Yeah,
Alright.
go ahead. We'll catch up later.
Is that it
Felt
for your
great.
safety? For your
Such a wholesome feeling to
training?
help other people, don't you think?
Sure, but
To be
wasn't it
honest,
just step one?
I think you could have handled it yourself. You said this was the first step, right? So just how many steps does your training have exactly?
How long is your to-do list for today?
3. Just 3 steps. Trust me, it won't take too much of your time.
I don't trust you. I thirst for battle. Yeah.
I like your spirit. Shame I didn't run into you sooner.
We are becoming best friends.
Let's go. Next, we're gonna clear up all the Fragmentum cronies still left in this settlement.
Okay.
Huh? Fragmentum? But the settlement...
Wasn't affected by Fragmentum, right? You're not wrong. The fissure here only recently opened up. Master Oleg got the intel from our network just yesterday.
Oh no.
I asked him to leave this case to me. Perfect for the second step of our training, right?
What are we training
like
for,
master,
though?
like student. I admire your attitude. In any case, if this concerns the Fragmentum, then there's no time to lose. Where are the monsters? Lead the way.
Way ahead of you. Follow me.
Let's go fight the Fragmentum. Also, let's, heal. And then go fight Fragmentum. I have to
Luka,
go
come
down.
clean with me. Are you here for some other reason?
It's just training. For real. It's not like you to be so suspicious, Sela.
Do you just want to hang out? Is this your attempt to have a friend come with you on missions? You're pretending it's for training.
How did you settle your beef with Svarog? Tell me the juicy details.
Ugh, it's a long story. I'll tell you later.
Okay, is that all the little dialogue stuff? Okay. Didn't want to miss any of it.
There's so many of them. Are you sure the fissure only recently opened up?
Yeah.
Our intel should have been accurate. Seems like Boss Svarog must have let his guard down. These guys are messing up his turf.
Oh no.
Enough talk.
There's no robots
Let's clean up
here
this area.
anymore for us to fight. Gotta fight these things instead.
Strike first!
Boom. Punch.
You won't get away.
Give up.
Oh, heck yeah.
More enemies.
Hold on.
Where's the
Your fist
applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Boom. 4,000 damage.
Tough luck running into me.
Just give you.
Phew!
Time for an overhaul.
Try that again.
There we
Get
go.
away.
Boom. Alright, there's another.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Okay, single target needs to be.
You took the bait.
My turn.
And hit another one.
I have something for you.
We're talking.
Can I have fun this time?
Sure.
Time for a fun.
There we go. Okay, so our target is the big guy. So let's just take out as few as possible.
The punches decide.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
So we don't take as much damage before the big fight.
Step out of it.
You won't get away.
You took the bait. Time for a fun.
Tough luck running into me.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
That one.
Time for an overhaul.
More enemies.
And there we go. Oh, we don't get to immediately punch
No
it?
wonder these minions are so active. There's a big fella hiding behind them.
So this guy is the source of it all, right? If we take him out, the fragmentum activity in this area should subside for a while.
Yeah.
And Trial 2 will be complete.
That's right. What's up? Starting to get into it, Zila?
I feel like it's just your to-do list.
It's been too long since I had a good workout. This will be a nice warm-up.
All right. We'll
This
charge
is
in
just
once
the
you're ready.
warm-up. Let's go. Darn, it didn't get the opening.
Just getting started.
That's fine. It's whatever. Let's,
Don't get cocky. Where's the applause?
And then hit
Let's
the middle
see some
guy again.
sparks fly.
Time for a fun.
That's pyro as a weakness, just to be funny.
You won't get away.
Oh yeah, that took that guy out.
You took the bait.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for a fun.
Don't technically need to add these. I also need to give Luka a shit.
Small fry.
Nearly there. It's not gonna last much longer.
You got it. I'll deal the final blow.
Okay. I'll try and save that
This
for you
combat
guys.
needs optimizing.
Let's just whittle this down a little bit more.
This
though.
is double speed.
The
I don't
punch is
think that's
decided.
enough to be the final blow, but
Step out of it.
there we go. Yes, it was. Heck yeah.
Whew, that was a tough one. Good teamwork, guys. Luka, is that everything?
The Multamerville warrior.
Oh no.
The peerless boulder champion. Defeater of evil throughout the world.
Are we done? Did we do it? Okay. Let's move on.
Are you okay?
Is this some kind of performance art?
Why are you so hyped? What's going on?
It's having fun.
It's just a normal victory celebration. No need to be so alarmed.
Seela doesn't want to celebrate. She wants to get back to
Call
work.
that normal? I might have let it slide if it was in the cage. On second thought, no. That was cringe even by Fight Club standards.
Ooh.
Don't get so worked up, Zila. I'm thinking clearly. Plus, didn't we just get rid of another major threat to the underworld?
Sure.
True, but quit changing the subject. This new routine of yours is just...
Don't worry. I promise you, it'll only last till the end of my training. Actually, have I been making too many promises today? That's not a good habit.
Because you feel the need to, you know,
Anyway,
come
there's only
through
one
on
more
your
step
promises.
in my training plan. Come on, guys, help me wrap it up.
I guess we're in too deep. Better let it run its course. So tell us, what else is on the schedule?
The final step in this training
Oh
is to
no.
challenge Boss Svarog.
No, 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 no. No, oh boy.
Sure you're
no.
thinking clearly?
I am not game.
Whoa, stay cool.
We're supposed to be
Zila.
friends.
Like I said, I'm thinking clearly. Every word I said is serious.
About how you're gonna get your butt
I
whooped.
set this as the final goal of my training a few days ago. Think about it. Is there any underworld opponent worth challenging more than Boss Svarog?
I guess not, but maybe you shouldn't fight him.
Oh no, I can't agree to this. You're asking for trouble. Forget about winning or losing. The relationship between Wildfire and Svarog only just got patched up.
If you kick his butt, or get your butt kicked, we're gonna lose that
I'm
alliance.
not gonna rile him up. don't make this more complicated than it is. I'm just inviting him to have a fair fight with me, like how you'd have in the cage.
No.
Are you mad? Svarog is a robot. He doesn't understand the rules of the cage. He's different from us. His fists are made of steel.
Yeah, and my fists are also made of steel,
That
apparently.
means we're evenly matched, right?
Yeah, I'm like, Luca's like, I also got a steel fist.
You know what I mean. Don't act smart with me. You don't make any sense.
I understand what you're saying, Zila. But you know, I'm a fighter. It's my duty to keep training and get stronger. It's a terrible feeling to have a powerful opponent in your head, but never be able to get close to him. It's all thanks to your patching things up with Svarog that I'm able to have this opportunity now. I'm not gonna miss it for the world.
I mean, you could have come and helped us with the fight before when we actually had to fight him to convince him to let us help. Svarog might go easy on him.
Fine. We'll go find Svarog and have a nice chat with him. Let me say this
It will not
first.
be a chat.
If he doesn't want to deal with you as a challenger, then we're getting out of there ASAP.
Don't worry, I'll convince him. But you're right. If he's not in the mood for it, then I won't force him. I haven't really worked with Boss Svarog before, so please, lead the way. Let's go.
I don't like this. So many broken robots. So I need to go up and over.
Luka, you...
What's up?
Never mind. I get the feeling I'm wasting my breath.
You should be careful and not do something stupid like fight Svarog.
Have you talked to Oleg about going to see Svarog?
That's all you want to ask? I don't necessarily tell Master Oleg everything, you know.
So yeah, you're doing this behind his back. Yeah, we'll tell him after we do it. Because he will tell us no if we tell him before we do it. Okay, let's go fight the robot. Hi, Mr. Svarog.
The Trailblazer, Zila of Wildfire, and...
Hey! In honor to meet you, Boss Svarog, I'm Luka, a senior member of Wildfire, just like Zila.
Uh-huh.
Accessing backend database. Querying.
No data found.
Query complete. Luka, born in Maltamerville, winner of the 28th Bouldertown Fight King Challenge, beloved student of Oleg, acting chief of Wildfire.
I mean, at least he's in your database.
Oh, wow, impressive! Thank you for saving me the self-introduction.
Luka of Wildfire, what is the purpose of your visit?
Because the other two are not here for any reason of their own will. They
Straight
don't
to
want
the
to be
point,
here.
just the way I like it. I'm here to challenge you, Boss Svarog.
To a friendly spar. Please do not kill the small child who is being stupid.
Challenge. Intent unclear. Outsider, Zila of Wildfire, can you provide an explanation?
He wants to have a fight with you. Not really.
Don't look at me. He's the one who came up with this idea. It's up to you to accept it or not, Svarog.
Okay, we probably need to clarify that this is a friendly fight to see who is stronger. And Svarog will be like, well, I'm stronger. I'm gonna beat the kid. Yeah, and then we'll be like, but please don't kill him and don't see this as us attacking you.
Yep, it's not that complicated. I just want to go a few rounds with the one everyone agrees is the most powerful in the underworld and see where I stand. What do you say? Are you interested?
So Luca's accepting he's gonna lose this fight.
Evaluating. Intention unclear. Enmity level 0. Lie detection passed.
He's not an enemy, but he's also not lying.
Evaluation completed. The opposing party only came to spar.
This is correct,
I
okay.
agree to fight you. Luka of Wildfire.
As long as you know what a spar is, we're good.
If weapons and gun barrels are unused for prolonged periods of time, the risk of rust damages increases. Periodic use will reduce such risk and extend the life of these components.
What? That's the worst excuse I've ever heard.
Yeah, but the fact that he's given you an excuse.
See, I told you I could convince him. You could be our referee.
He said he's
Vila.
so game.
You
for
know the
this
rules of
fight.
the club, inside out.
Fine, I get it. If you insist.
All right, we're gonna fight him.
Take up positions.
Let's go. Let's go. Do I hit him? Do I just talk? I feel like hitting
I'm ready,
him would be
Svarog.
rude.
We can start anytime.
I too have a question, Luka of Wildfire. How did you acquire your mechanical arm?
I'm honored to be one of the things in the underworld that even you don't know about.
He lost his real arm and got a robot one.
This arm? Well, it's not that exciting. It's all because I got distracted in a defense campaign. I can't even remember the date of that fight. More importantly, it was only after losing my arm that I found the meaning of life. What it really feels like to be alive.
Okay.
That's why I'm standing here right now. To feel alive. And also for everyone who put their hope and faith in me.
Okay, but you're still gonna lose.
Excellent answer. I will treat this challenge seriously, Luka of Wildfire.
Oh no. That means he's not holding back.
In the blue corner, Svarog from the robot settlement. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
In
He's
the red
ready
corner,
to kick Luka's butt.
Luka!
Whenever you are.
Okay. This is a no-holds-barred contest. 1 round only. Victory will be declared when one contestant submits, or the fight is stopped by the referee.
If I say stop, you
All
have
right.
to stop.
Fight!
Let's see some sparks fly.
Okay, we are gonna actually have a fight. Cool. Oh, it's just me. Oh no. Oh. I am
Where's
not
the
intended to win
applause?
this.
An opponent
I
worth
knew
their
that,
salt.
but come in here and to see that.
Finally! An opponent that can take the punches head on!
A powerful strike, but not enough to break my defenses.
Darn.
That's why they call you Boss Svarog. How about this?
Still not enough. Yeah, we don't have a shield or a healer. Yeah, we're just gonna die. Well, that was fun, kids.
Don't get cocky now.
So funny that in the trial, the trial run of a character, we intentionally
Where's the applause?
fail.
Opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
I mean, we're getting pretty far.
Gotta keep
Yeah, we're done.
Not bad.
Red contestant down! 10, 9, 8,
Yeah, I like just stay down,
7.
buddy.
No
Oh.
way. I'm a long way from tapping out. Let's
Oh.
go.
Just let us go at it again. Okay then.
Forcing.
Oh, he brought in the fist.
Time exceeds threshold.
So what happens if it grabs me and I'm the only character?
Module overload.
Do I just not get to play? If this grabs me.
Small fry. Snap out of it.
Executing operation.
Yep, there we go.
The winner has been decided.
It's done.
Enough, Luka! Let's end it here!
No. It's not over.
Oh, kid.
I must show you.
Okay, keep trying, bud. Got an achievement for it.
Where's the applause? Opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly!
Oh, we're getting
You
somewhere.
make a strong impression, Luka of Wildfire. I will remember this fight.
We're still gonna lose.
Thanks.
Yeah, Luka's done.
It's not over.
It's over, bud. But it's over. Yeah, when he grabs us and we have no other team to fight with, it's over. All done. You're all done.
I can't.
Luka of Wildfire, it does not matter why you came here.
You still lost.
I acknowledge your strength. Your performance was enough to make me reevaluate the limits of humanity.
Wow. That is huge praise. You single-handedly raised the difficulty level of humans as fighting partners for Svarog. So good job, bud.
That's really...
Wake up! On your feet!
Yeah, no, he done. He out. We're gonna take her to Natasha, and we're gonna be in so much trouble. She's gonna be like, why did you kids go and fight the robot?
Can you hear me?
Yup.
Hey! Luka, you're up.
Is he though?
You're finally awake. You've been out for the whole day. We were really worried.
He pushed himself a little too hard.
Don't worry, Zila. Like I said, it was just the exhaustion. Svarog was deliberately holding back.
I mean, yeah.
Zila. And Nat?
And me, but...
The clinic?
Just skip over me, it's fine.
Where else? You think we'd leave you on Svarog's turf?
Just freezing to death in the cold.
Thank you all. I feel much better now. Sorry, Nat. I must have wasted your time.
Don't be ridiculous, Luka. Still, whatever your motivation was, I hope you can find a different outlet for it.
Maybe next time don't try and punch the robot.
I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy. There's more to this story. You need to explain what the heck got into you today.
I mean, he wanted to see how good of a fighter he was. Why did you insist on fighting Svarog?
That's on me too. I should have refused him straight away. I had a bad feeling from the start.
You're always so serious. I've said it before. This is my trip.
Oh, slow down. You haven't completely recovered. Zila, don't pressure him. Let him rest.
Then why is he out of the bed? Because we don't have an animation of these characters lying down. Apologies. But also,
Thanks, Nat.
why is he out of bed?
I'm almost recovered.
We're not almost recovered.
Some things to do.
Yeah, we got a to-do list.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Let him go, Zila.
What? No, Nat, you should not be
really
allowing him to
don't
leave
get
yet.
him.
He should not be discharged. He's a bit of a weeb. I don't get the whole thing either. Maybe he has his reasons.
Well, whatever they are, they're not good enough.
It's called he's a weeb.
If he never
That's not good
intended to
enough.
explain anything to us, why did he drag us along? No, this is too weird. I'm gonna follow him and see what he's up to.
Is it really necessary?
I can't just let it go. Luka didn't used to be like this. You're not too busy these days, right? I'll give you a shout if I need help.
Okay.
If you must, Zila. Try not to worry. I don't want to see you two fighting.
Don't worry, Nat.
Okay.
Now that they've left, I have a favor to ask you.
Keep an eye on those two. They're gonna do stupid things.
It's easy for Luka to get ahead of himself sometimes, but I've never seen him this headstrong. It does make me wonder.
About why he wants to fight Svarog this badly.
Could you ask Oleg how Luka's been recently? I haven't seen much of him lately. It's hard for me to get the full picture.
I was planning
Thank
on
you.
doing that anyway. I have so many
Regardless
questions.
of what's really going on, I hope none of you let small things get in the way of your friendship. See you.
Okay. You want us to still be friends with the kid. Even though he's doing stupid things. Like fighting robots. Alright. I'm gonna ask Oleg to figure out what's going on with Luka. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about Luka.
Oh? My student. Did something happen recently?
Did something
I was
happen?
wondering why he didn't come to see me after the championship match ended. Come, tell me about it.
Yeah, he just ran off and did a lot of things. And none of those things were sleep after the fight ring match.
That does sound a little strange. Luka usually doesn't push himself so far.
Why is he so desperate?
He may be a tough guy on the surface, but he's got his secrets. Did he tell you about the origins of his mechanical arm?
He said that he lost it in a fight. He mentioned it to Svarog.
Then he probably didn't describe the scene in detail.
Did he mess up?
That was 6, 7 years ago. I was patrolling with some comrades in the neighboring town of Multamerville.
He was just a baby.
We passed an ordinary mechanic's shop. There was a serious-looking fella looking after the shop. He was probably a few years younger than me, but his hair and beard were white as snow. There was a young lad doing odd jobs. He looked pretty exhausted.
Aww.
Anyway, I convinced the shopkeeper to let him come with me.
Let
Luka was a
train.
fast learner. At first, I couldn't figure out if he liked what I was teaching him. Fighting, weapons, strategy, etc. He didn't talk a lot, just kept his head down. Then, about a year after I took him in, Luka lost one of his arms while rescuing townsfolk from the Fragmentum in Multamerville.
Yeah.
He almost didn't make it. He was unconscious for 2 or 3 days. I sat next to his bed.
Only 2 or
anxious
3
and
days?
guilty. Guess what he said to me after he woke up?
Okay.
Master, I feel great.
That's not usually what you say after you lose your arm,
He
man.
had bandages all over his body. Most of his wounds hadn't healed yet. But it was the first time he'd ever smiled at me. I still remember that expression.
Aw. The moral of the story is...
Sorry, I get a little carried
What
away
is the
when I tell
point?
this story. What I'm trying to say is Luka views other people's lives as more important than his own. That's how he's always been. So when he says stuff like, "This is for training," that's probably a lie. He's hiding something from you, alright?
He wants to hang out and be friends.
Anyway, I'm too old to be getting involved in this stuff. I'm sure you and Zila can sort this by yourselves. One thing I will ask, please try not to embarrass him too much, okay? He's the fighting champion of Boulder Town, after all. An idol for all the children. He needs to keep up that image.
So don't kick his butt too hard when he asks you to fight him. Alright, Zila. Explain what's up. I'm coming. Okay, let's finish this up by finding Luka with Zila.
We have plenty of time.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, you're here. Come on. He wasn't in a hurry, so we should be able to catch up easy enough.
Let's go. Figure out what's going on.
Look, there he is. Let's
Just gonna
follow him.
quietly follow him.
Stay quiet.
Gotta figure out what's going on. Oh no. Not stealth. Oh no. I don't want him to find us. You can hide, just not in his line of sight.
Thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase. This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. This doesn't feel right.
Hide.
Hey, let's hide
I
for a
didn't
bit.
know that I could hit shovels, man. They don't usually do that.
Oh, where is he going? This doesn't feel right.
Hide.
Hey, let's hide for a bit.
Yeah, you keep saying that every time. Every time he silently senses us. Okay, just gonna get past those crates.
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's... Wait, that's... Hook! What's she doing here?
Causing problems.
Up to no good. Luka should tell her to go back to town. He's always worrying after the kid's safety.
But he's gonna let her keep
We've
doing
come
things.
this far. We can't let this kid ruin everything.
Stay hidden then.
Shh, she's coming this way.
Oh no. Hook. Hook.
Wow, honorary member,
Shh, be quiet. You almost exposed us.
Why are you sneaking around like this?
Hook, please be quiet. We're treasure hunting.
Wow, that's so exciting.
We're gonna lose him if we don't hurry. Hook, run back to town. Stop hanging around here.
Isn't he nicely waiting for us? Look how nicely he is waiting for us.
Okay. That's what Luka said too.
See?
I hope you two find the treasure.
We will. As long as we can follow Luka.
Thank goodness we didn't lose him. Quick, let's keep up the chase.
Uh-oh.
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit.
About to lose target? Oh no.
This doesn't feel right. Hey, let's hide for a bit. This doesn't feel right.
Hide.
Let's hide for a
Oh
bit.
man, he almost caught us. Do not move. Alright, what's the sad backstory, bud? Oh, he's just leaving a box. Like, he wasn't an orphan at this orphanage. This isn't even his town.
Did he put something down?
Find
Let's
what
go
he
have a
left
look.
Behind. Treasure. He left treasure for us to find.
Case? For some reason, I feel like...
It's wrong to open it? We've come this far, we gotta find out.
Yeah.
I gotta
you're
know
right.
what's in it, man. I can't be
I
nice.
wonder what's in there. Here, let me open it. Is this a notebook?
It's a diary.
It looks like a kid's handwriting and some scribbled art. Have a look.
Mr. Luka. Hello.
Oh.
My name is Margie, and I'm from Multamerville too. I'm a big fan of yours. I've been sick since I was a baby, but I still dream of becoming a big star in the cage one day. Just like you.
Oh.
It's a bit embarrassing, but I wanted my dad to give you this notebook. I wanted to tell you that you've inspired me to keep working hard and achieve my goal. Even if it's hard to reach.
You can do it.
When I become a fighter as awesome as you, I'm gonna do my best to help people in the underworld. I want to team up with my friends and help everyone together so they can smile again. I'll listen to their thanks, and and then yell out my winning slogan.
The really cringy one. It's the really cringy slogan, isn't it?
Tamerville warrior, the peerless boulder champion, upholding justice and peace once again.
Yep.
Then I want to chase away all the bad things hurting everyone.
Yeah.
I'll go with my friends and clear out all the scary monsters.
Yep. He just wanted to go and do
I'll
this.
Make the underworld safe.
He wanted
then
friends.
Yell out my other winning slogan.
Oh no.
The Tamerville warrior, the peerless boulder champion, defeater of evil throughout the world. Lastly, I want to make life better for the underworld.
Which means I have to fight Svarog.
Mom said there's someone called Svarog who keeps stopping us from going back to the overworld.
I mean...
So I'm gonna challenge that big robot and show him what I can do as a champion fighter.
And that's why he had to fight
Svarog is too
Svarog.
strong. We'll never win. My friends are gonna all want to back out when they hear about this. But I know I have to be an example for everyone. I need to stick my neck out and go challenge Svarog on my own.
Oh dear.
Bam! Crap! Boom! It's gonna be such an epic fight. And then we'll reach a draw. And neither of us will be able to win.
That didn't happen.
But Svarog will acknowledge my strength and be willing to listen to the Underworlders. So, it'll be a happy ending. My friends will clap, and all the people suffering will be free. But all that is just my dream. I don't know how long it's gonna be till it becomes reality.
Never. Unfortunately, you will never be a fighter.
I'm lying in bed sick right now. But as long as Mr. Luka is around, I won't be scared. I remember everything you said to encourage me. Before becoming a champion, I want to defeat this illness first. Then, I need to learn how to stand, walk, and exercise again. Until I achieve all my dreams. I hope... no. I believe Mr. Luka will support me till the end. Right?
Well, yeah, but he can't really be there to support you, but he believes in you, kid. So that's why he's
Luka.
doing all those things.
I think I get it now. Maybe we should forget about all this. What do you say?
I kind of want to talk to him about it.
Me too. But maybe we should give him some time.
Maybe we haven't scripted out part 2 of this quest
Head
yet.
back to town for today.
Yep.
Good night, Margie.
Because, yeah, the kid's dead. No offense to
Thank you,
anyone
Coffee.
hopeful she's not, but... Hey, he's a visitor on the Express. So I think I got an achievement. Yep. Still got only 3. I don't know where the 3 treasures are in Billabong, man. Because, like, all the maps say I found everything. Chest-wise. Yeah, the parlor car doesn't count. So confused as to what 3 chests in Bellabog it thinks I'm missing. Let's see. I'm unfortunately not pulling for her because of how much of a support character she seems to be. So I'm just gonna save my crystals for the next character coming out. Let's see. Actually I need to wrap up so I can make dinner. So I'll do dailies off screen. But yeah, we'll be back Wednesday with Genshin. We'll be doing Nevelette's story quest. So we'll be continuing our trend of doing character quests with the next one in Genshin. And so I hope to see you guys